So the biggest difference between the 400 and the 200 are the large rear radial tires and the air ride suspension seats. Now the rear radial tires are great on hillsides or in wet grass or damp grass. The larger the tire, the less of the footprint the mower will make, but also the more traction it'll have. So on hills, it hugs to the hillside, and it's a great ride. The Yamaha engine is brand new to the outdoor power equipment industry, and we've worked with them for the past 4 years to develop this engine. So now here's a closer look at the Yamaha MXV V.TWIN series engine. So this is again a brand new engine by Yamaha for the outdoor power equipment industry. We've worked with them for 4 years now to develop this, and these aren't skeleton engine from other implements from Yamaha. This is an engine built completely from scrap. So they started from the ground up and asked bravely what we needed as an industry in an engine. And what we came up with was this. It's 20% more fuel efficient. The power to torque ratio is maximized at 3,400 RPMs. Basically what that means is when you are going over some dense grass or something that requires more torque, other engines will bog down and the RPMs will drop, causing it to increase the torque of the engine. Whereas with this engine, it is optimized at that full throttle mark, so even through the toughest of areas you're cutting, it will not bog down and it will not tire out. It's because a lot of work has gone into making this engine quieter and smoother than the competition. On this deck, we also have our CBT system. That's the constant belt tension system. And what that means is the factory sets the tension of the belt where it's supposed to be, and the system then, over the life of the belt, maintains a consistent tension on it. Now what you'll see with our previous models or competitors' models is you'll have to tighten something over the life of the belt to maintain a consistent tension on the belt. With this deck though, the tension is consistent throughout the life. Now what happens when you have a less or more slack on the belt? A couple of things. One is the belt will not last as long. You'll have premature wear on the belt. And the other thing, more importantly, is cut quality. When you have a consistent tension on the belt, spindles are rotating at a consistent speed. Now if you have less tension on a belt, let's say, there is a little bit of slack on the spindle, which causes a blade to spin less fast than another blade. And that causes that mohawking effect that you'll see on older machines or machines with the deck belt not adjusted properly. So with the CBT system, we completely remove that mohawking effect and we extend the life of the belt.